Grabe ito mga kababayan, kikilabutan kayo dito. Pagdeklara ni Vice President Sara Duterte na pagtakbo sa taon ng 2028 bilang presidente ng Pilipinas. Trending sa ibang bansa mga kababayan. Sa mainstream media no, sa ibang bansa. Ayan, dalawa po yan mga kababayan. Pati itong Wayon, no? Ayan, ito muna panoorin natin. Grabe reaction dito mga kababayan. Nagkaroon po ito ng 28 reaction na heart at 37k na like, 1.3 yung hug, no? Tsaka 1k lang yung tawa mga kababayan. May dito pa lang makikita nyo na talagang suportado ng mga kababayan natin, no? Mga OFW kahit dito sa Pilipinas, yung pagtakbo ni BP Sara Duterte sa taong 2028. So panoorin natin to mga kababayan. Sabi dito, Philippines leadership sa Al-Arabiya English mga kababayan. Hindi ko alam kung anong bansa to. BP sa ang title ng TM nila, BP Sara Duterte to run for president in 2028. So panoorin nyo mga kababayan yung kanilang reaction.
Sarah, let's start with you. 2 years to the election, as a reporter Chris Gilbert told us. But what do we know about Sarah Duterte?
Ayan mga kababayan, what do we know daw for Sara Duterte?
Well, look, Sarah Duterte, Liane, is from this political dynasty, as you heard reported there. So her father was the former president, Roberto Duterte.
Ayan, si Sara Duterte daw ay anak ni former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
And Sarah herself, when she announced that she was running for president in the 2028 election, so a couple of years away, she made note of the fact that she had really taken account of that political history, if you like, and thought about what it meant, what her responsibility was. And she says she feels that she does have a responsibility to run. She's come out against the current president. She said that you've seen this widening gap between them. That's come about because there have been corruption charges that were brought against Sarah Duterte. You've also
Sara Duterte.
seen her face a lot of criticism for a possible sedition speech. It's alleged that she'd said that she'd hired someone who would possibly kill the president if she herself was ever assassinated. So there's a whole load of political drama behind this. And the way it's worked out in the Philippines, because of these connections with the family, is that you really have not just political rivals, you have these political families battling it out for control. Now, she's 47 years old. She said in that speech
47 years old pa lang si BP Sara pala, no?
that she asks for forgiveness for backing President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. at the last election. She said he lied during his campaign season, making promises that he didn't keep. She is currently, it's thought,
Yung sinabi ni BP Sara kagapon, no, yung kanyang speech na humingi siya ng tawad na sinuportahan niya si BBM na may panalo ito sa nung eleksyon ng 2022 mga kababayan.
according to polls, the front runner. But guys, that isn't always a great thing in the Philippines. We've heard some experts say early leaders are not guaranteed, and sometimes it's seen as sort of having your head above the parapet and really potentially facing pretty fierce resistance from the those that are still in power ahead of time. So there is a long way to go, but the race is sort of looking like it's starting to take shape. And Sarah Duterte taking this battle that she's had with the current president and moving it towards the ballot box.
Ayan mga kababayan, no? So kayo na lang po yung bahalang magano kung ano yung mga sinabi nitong reporter, no? So basahin natin yung mga comment dito. Sabi, the question is she competent enough to be president? Sabi, Eric Baldomar, more than competent. We already witnessed her service when she was a mayor in Davao City and today as a vice president. Media never highlighted her works and achievements and jobs, but it's okay. Ayan, sinupalpal si Bing Muñoz dito. Ayan. Bing Muñoz, yes, she is competent to be a president, more than enough. Ayan. So, marami pong magagandang comment dito. Million of Filipinos will support her. She is our last hope. God save the Philippines. Ayan, sabi ni Cheryl Arcadano. Divina Basco, I am from Davao. We don't care political dynasty if you call it, because we don't want other politician to rule our city. We are satisfied of the leadership of Dutertes. Ayan, satisfied daw sila no, sa leadership ng mga Duterte. They care so much the needs of the people in Davao, especially peace and order. Dilimidalo. So we want the whole nation to experience it. So Duterte is my next president. Ayan mga kababayan. My God, it's not, ano to? Mabasa. It's not Roberto daw. Ayan. Inday Sara Duterte announces to run as Philippine president, sets to dichotomize the political landscape in the Philippines, forcing our politicians to decide to whom align with her on the coming 2028 election. Practically saying I'm the front runner winning presidential candidate by 2028. It's either you are with me or you are against me. Ayan. Grabe madam. Sabi ni Cyril Oropesa. Ayan mga kababayan. So panoorin pa natin tong isa. No, sawayo naman to. WION. Ayan. Mayroon din tong 108k reaction. So mamaya titignan natin yung reaction.
Vice President of the Philippines, Sara Duterte, has announced her presidential bid. Duterte declared that she will run for the presidential office in 2028. This sets the stage for a high-stakes political showdown in the Southeast Asian nation of 116 million people.
Mga kababayan,
My countrymen, let us bring back the courage and devotion for God, for the nation, and for every family and Filipino people. I am Sara Duterte, and I am running as the next president of the Philippines.
Duterte accused President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. or Bongbong of corruption and betrayal, saying that he failed to honor commitments made during their short-lived alliance, which led them to a landslide victory in the 2022 elections. Under the Constitution, the president is limited to a single 6-year term. Hence, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. cannot seek re-election. The announcement comes just days before her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, is scheduled to begin a pre-trial hearing at the International Criminal Court over crimes against humanity tied to his controversial war on drugs. Critics call her move a big risk, adding that Duterte maintains a strong base in her family's southern stronghold of Mindanao. Independent opinion surveys rank her as a strong contender in the 2028 race.
Yan po mga kababayan, ano po masasabi nyo dito no sa mga kumalat na anunsyo ni Bibi Sara? Kumalat no sa ibang bansa, sa ibang international news. Grabe mga kababayan, at nagkaroon ng iba't ibang reaksyon. Ang kagandahan dito, yung reaksyon mo makikita nyo na talagang positive, na gusto rin nilang magkaroon na ng maayos na pamumuno dito sa Pilipinas, katulad ng kanyang ama na si former President Duterte. So tingnan nyo mga kababayan yung reaction nito.
President of the Philippines, Sara Duterte, has announced her presidential bid. The Vice President of the Philippines, Sara Duterte, has announced her presidential bid. Duterte declared that she will run.
Tingnan natin dito. Makikita yung reaction yun dito.
So, welcome back. Now, the NATO member.
display of
Para makita nyo rin yung reaction, no? Kasi ibang bansa na ito eh.
Ate
Marami kasi nagsasabi na ano daw. Madami daw trolls ang Duterte.
All right, let's also now take
Wala po. Sasabi ko, puro legit po yung supporters ng Duterte.
the Ukraine
Duterte
has seen
family.
Russian President
Marami.
well, now
Layo pa mga kababayan. Di na siguro natin puntahan.
The Vice President of the Philippines, Sara Duterte, has announced her presidential bid. Duterte declared that she will run for the presidential office in
Basta
2028.
yun mga kababayan, ano po masasabi nyo dito, no? Sa nangyayaring mga international news na talagang nakatutok sa Pilipinas ngayon. Nakakagulat lang kasi parang ngayon lang to nangyari, no? Ay nangyari din sa panahon ni former President Duterte. Tapos ngayon, mukhang interesado ulit sila ngayon sa Pilipinas. Kung sakaling manalo man ito si VP Sara Duterte. So yan mga kababayan, mag-comment po kayo, mag-like at mag-subscribe sa ating video. At sa mga bagong pasok dyan, pa-subscribe din po ng ating channel mga kababayan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.